We're doing something today that we wouldn't ordinarily do. It sort of goes against our philosophy a little bit. This morning we're packing up early, taking a chance to get a powered sight at one of Tasmania's most popular national parks during peak season school holidays. My anxiety is through the roof. So at its best we get a front row seat, at its worst we do a 100-kilometre detour as we head west. This is Mountfield National Park, sharing its DNA as one of two of Tasmania's oldest national parks, less than 70 kilometres from Hobart and sitting in the Tasmanian Heritage Wilderness Area. It has eucalypt forests, alpine landscapes and the beautiful three-tiered Russell Falls. We have been drawn to this park like moths to the moon. But first, we had to secure a site at the campground. It's first in, best dressed. No pre-booking sites here. You have to accept you're going to be close to your fellow campers. Set alongside the Tiana River, it has flush toilets, token-operated showers, a basic camp kitchen, laundry, and some powered sites. There's also water available. You see, someone else has to be here. Do you want to come and have a bit of a look? Yes, that's right. So someone has to be there. So do you want to just park it? You might need to move forward a little bit. She's a bit, unless you want to put it on a. You want to put it on ramps? Okay. Well, it'll need to go on ramps. Booking into your site is done by a pay machine on site. So there's a maximum of 4 nights stay. Yep. So that's what we've done. Now this receipt goes into a pocket. So after all that anxiety, we made it into Mountfield National Park with room to spare. Apparently people have seen bandicoots over there on the grassy area.
No, no.
Yep. Probably at night. You wouldn't think, looking out this window, that we're in one of the busiest campgrounds in Tasmania. Huh? I don't know. Campground is full. Stop the animals. We arrived at a time between camp hosts. It was obvious people took advantage of the lack of oversight. For example, there was stealth camping. And people unplugged the machines in the laundry to charge their phones. Not great if you're in the middle of a wash cycle. So we've arrived at Mountfield National Park and settled in. We were here bright and early, so we were able to have the pick of the camps, I guess. So the first thing that we're going to do today is going to go for a bit of a drive to see what the car parks are like for the walks, just to get a bit of a sense of everything. Could even possibly go for a little walk today. We'll just wait and see. What do you reckon, Ronnie?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds like
It does say in the brochure there's a tall tree walk. Well, I don't know why you'd have to walk it. We're driving through it already.
Yeah, some pretty impressive
Too many
trees.
short trees in this country.
Well, I guess we're here to see what all the hype is about Mountfield see what the hype is about with Mount Field, one of Tasmania's most popular national parks, I believe. To reach the alpine area of the national park, you take Lake Dobson Road. It's a well-maintained gravel road, but drive to conditions as it's quite windy. There are numerous walking trails to explore. So we did Wombat Moor, then we came up and we parked here and we did Lake Dobson. So we did this walk around Lake Dobson. It's very good.
And what's the other little lake over there?
Eagle Tarn. Mosaic, eh? How beautiful. If you look at the traces of snow up there, huh? Wow. This is absolutely gorgeous. What do you think, Ronnie? Isn't this gorgeous?
Everlasting.
Scalius everlasting, eh? Oh, it's got a sticky feel, slightly sticky feel, Ronnie. The creek has decided to... Oh wow. This is a bit out there, isn't it? Wow. I'm not sure. This morning we're doing 3 waterfalls close to the National Park camp. Probably in 2 stages, I'm thinking. Anyhow, it's pretty warm today, which is a nice change for Tasmania. Quite enjoyable, really. It's always really difficult to get started, I find, when you're walking. So many things you've got to think about taking with you. Tall Trees walk, Russell Falls walk, and then back and perhaps do the other falls. We'll see how we go. So with the Tall Trees, that's this circuit down here. But I think we should go to Russell Falls first.
Yep.
Oh, it's so cool in this forest. We set our sights on the Tall Trees parking site along the Lake Dobson Road. This gave us a 15-minute trail to Horseshoe Falls. Backtracking, it was a further 50-minute walk to the Lady Barron Falls. I have to zoom in because these are so tiny, this tiny little violet.
Oh, yes.
See it? Amazing, huh? See this beautiful big tree behind me? Everybody's using it like a toilet. You would have thought they'd have gone before they came on the walk. I guess it begs the question, who brings toilet paper with them on the walk? Is it a sensible thing to do? Is it something that encourages you to use the bush to do your business? There's a question. Let's ponder it. What do you think? Put it in the comments. I think for us, the walks are not about the walk itself. I think they're more about what you can see and experience along the way. Uh-oh, we're going down. When you go down, you got to come back up again. And because we're not the fittest people in the world, in fact, nowhere near it, we really have to pick and choose what we do so that we don't wear ourselves out too quickly. So that's why we choose the short walks, 1 to 2 Ks. Occasionally we might do a 3K walk, but usually that means that we've got a few days of resting our weary body. If we find an area that has plenty of short walks that we want to do, we'll often stay longer just so that we can spread them out over time. It's so much easier than trying to do everything so quickly and really missing things. Different times of the day, different weather, all brings its unique essence to the walks.
How long it can take?
Not far.
3.5 hours.
3.5 an hour? Oh, so it's more 15 minutes.
The second leg of our hike proved too much for me, and I did not enjoy the return walk. Trees. I'm sick of big trees. This is too much, this walk. I think this is one waterfall too far. So we've had a day to relax. This afternoon we're going to do the last of the waterfalls. We're going to go to Russell Falls. Hopefully just a short walk, just taking a walk from the campsite. We'll have to keep an eye out for snakes because it's been a warm day today. There's already been one at the camp. And our neighbours reported seeing 2 on the track. Beady eyes for snakes. The Russell Falls Trail from the visitor centre is an easy walk. There is a steady bitumen path along the creek edge. That would have been a big tree in its day. It's stump. It's huge. Look at all the glue worms. I think I see their waterfall. You can follow a loop trail back to the centre and reach Horseshoe Falls, taking a set of stairs up and around Russell Falls. Wow, the man ferns are pretty big here. Big elbow. with our time at the National Park at an end. I think we can happily say we've thoroughly enjoyed it. The information centre was well set out and had a cafe. On the edge of the park, we enjoyed a hamburger for dinner from the Russell Falls Holiday Park food van. We managed to tick off the eastern striped bandicoot from our animal sightings list, and there were plenty of friendly paddy melons to enjoy. I can say with confidence we gained an understanding of why the park is so popular. In our next episode, we travel further into the World Heritage Wilderness Area, exploring Lake Pedder, the Styx Tall Trees Conservation Area, and the Junee River Cave. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Press the like button and leave a comment.